Well, hello, my name is Tyson and I work at Murray State University in the United States. So thank you all for joining us today for this information session about studying in the United States and studying at Murray State University. So today, what I will be doing is giving a overview of our university, and then after that, what we will do is I'll show you kind of a virtual tour of Murray State University, and then we will open it up for questions. And so if somebody can do me a favor before we get started, if you can just comment in Facebook there and let me know that you're able to hear me, I would really appreciate it. So again, my name is Tyson Mannering. I work here in the International Student Office at Murray State University, and we are a public university in Kentucky. So I'm really excited to be able to connect with you all today, and I look forward to answering your questions about studying here in the United States. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. Again, my name is Tyson Mannering. It's great to be able to talk with you all. I've been working here in the International Student Office at Murray State University now for about 7 years. And so I've had the opportunity to help a lot of international students come to our university. We actually have a very strong international student population here at Murray State University. So I'm really looking forward to helping you all and answering all the questions that you have. So we'll get started with just a short slideshow here about our university. Like I said, Murray State University, we are a public university in the United States, and our university was established in 1922. So we have been around for almost 100 years now. And we are considered a fairly large university. We have about 10,000 students currently studying here, and our students come from 60 countries around the world. You know, this is something that we're very proud of. I think many of you are coming to us today from India. We actually have a very strong Indian student community here at our university. We have about 40 students that are currently studying here from India. They're doing their bachelor's degrees, they're doing their master's degrees. So we have a really good Indian student population. We are located in Kentucky, which is kind of in the middle part of the United States. You can take a look at the map here. We are close to Nashville, Tennessee, which is a growing city, a big city. We're directly south of Chicago, about 6 hours south of Chicago. And so you know, the United States is obviously a very big country. There are many, many universities here. There are over 4,000 universities in the United States. So, you know, there are many options when you're looking at universities. You know, you guys are doing your research now. You're trying to select the best university for yourself. You know, there are many, many options. And so today, kind of, I'll break that down and explain what's really good about Murray State University. But, you know, obviously there are many, many very good universities here in the United States. So Murray State University, we are in a college town. We're in a university town. So like I said, we're a large university in a small city. And this makes it really nice for you as an international student because, you know, number one, it's a very safe place to study. Number two, it's affordable. And number three, the people are very, very friendly here. It's a very welcoming environment. So for those reasons, I think you're going to find, Murray State to be a very good choice for you and your studies. Okay, so like I said, Murray State University, one of the things that we're very proud of, and one of the things that our international students really appreciate, is the welcoming, friendly nature of the campus. It's a very, very nice community that we live in. The university, is very welcoming to international students. And another thing that makes Murray State University a great choice is the safety. So we're not in a big city, so it's a very safe place to come for your studies. We have 245 academic programs at the university. So we have bachelor's programs. A bachelor's degree in the US, that's a 4-year degree. We have master's programs as well. We have about 35 master's programs. And then we also have doctoral programs as well at the university. Murray State University is a fully recognized, fully accredited university in the United States. So this means that your degree, when you graduate from Murray State University and you get your degree, it will be recognized anywhere in the world. It will be recognized by employers here in the United States. It will be recognized by other universities in the United States and around the world. And so, coming here, your degree will be very valuable. And so I know that's, obviously very important whenever you're researching universities, and you're thinking about continuing your education. Obviously it's a big investment. Studying in the United States is not inexpensive. But it really is a good investment in your future, and it will give you a lot of job opportunities when you graduate. And so, like I was saying, Murray State University, we've been around for almost 100 years now. All of our programs, all of our degrees are fully recognized. So no matter where you go after you graduate, you will be able to use your degree. Another thing that we are very proud of is our small class sizes. So we have a 16-to-1 student to faculty ratio. So when you come here and you join a program, no matter if you're coming, for engineering or business or computer science or agriculture or public health, no matter what you're coming for, you are going to be in a very interactive and a very small classroom setting. So you'll be able to get to know your professors. You'll be able to know your colleagues, your peers in the classroom. And so that's one of the things that's really good about studying in the United States, is the class sizes are very small. It's not, a huge lecture hall with 400 students. It's not like that. There are 15 to 20 students in the classroom. So it's really a great opportunity for you to be able to interact with the professors and with your fellow students. Okay, talking about rankings, like I said, there are about 4,000 universities in the United States, and Murray State does very well when it comes to rankings. So we're actually ranked by U.S. News and World Report the 11th top public regional university, and we are also considered by Forbes magazine as being one of America's best colleges. So this is very important. Everybody looks at rankings, and Murray State does very well. This is what a kind of a typical classroom looks like. You can see that it's a small class. There are 15, 20 students, very engaged, very excited to be there. And so moving on here, we'll talk a little bit about our undergraduate programs. These are bachelor's degrees. Again, the bachelor's degrees in the US, they're 4-year degrees. We have everything from, business, engineering, computer science, occupational safety and health, many bachelor's programs. I'll be happy to answer your questions about these individual programs later on, but definitely take a look at our undergraduate programs. If you're interested in master's degrees, like I said, we have about 30 master's programs at Murray State University. Our Indian students are studying in almost all of these master's programs. So agriculture, applied engineering, biology, the MBA, business administration, chemistry, economics, geosciences, information systems. That's a very popular program right now, information systems, telecommunication systems, sustainability sciences. We have kind of two types of master's programs at Murray State University. We have the master's programs that are STEM, it's a science, technology, engineering, mathematics program. And then we also have master's programs that are, in non-STEM fields. Now, the advantage to being in a master's program, which is a STEM program, is that you can actually stay in the United States after you graduate. So you come for your master's degree with a student visa. And after you graduate, you can actually stay in the United States for up to 3 years and get work experience with your student visa. So that's a really good opportunity for a lot of students. Get your master's degree and then continue to stay in the United States and work. That's what most of our students from India do. So that's something that is a definite opportunity for you. The non-STEM programs, so this is going to be like business, communications, leadership, public administration. These are great programs as well, with very good career prospects, many career opportunities in these fields as well, but they're not STEM programs. And so for these, you can stay in the United States, but the duration is shorter. So you can stay for up to 1 year after you graduate and do work experience. So STEM programs, 3 years of work experience with your student visa. The non-STEM programs, 1 year of work experience with your student visa. We have a lot of beautiful buildings on campus, where our campus is very student friendly. It's I'll give you a tour in just a little bit, but we have about 60 buildings on campus. Some of them are some of the original buildings built in the 1920s, built a long time ago. We have buildings that are very new buildings. In fact, our engineering building was just completed last year. And so if you're an engineering student, that'll be of interest to you. So I'll show you that one. Getting to the cost, the details about how much is it going to cost to study in the United States here at Murray State University. So bachelor's degrees, like I said, are 4-year degrees. And the tuition for 1 year is about $19,000. Living expenses are about $10,000 per year for bachelor students. For master's students, most of our master's programs, the tuition is about $12,000 to $13,000 per year for 2 years. So I know it says here $14,400. This is kind of like the highest that it could possibly be, but most of our master's programs, whether it's business administration, public health, information systems, agriculture, these programs are typically $12,000 to $13,000 per year for tuition for 2 years. Living expenses, this is one of the things I mentioned in the beginning. Living expenses at Murray State University are very low. And that's because we're not in a big city. We're in a college town. So the cost of living, the food, the apartment, transportation, everything is much less expensive here than in a big city. So a lot of our master's students, they will either live on campus in apartments. We have apartments on campus, or live off campus in private apartments. And usually students will get 1 or 2 roommates. They'll share the apartment. And so you can live on $500 a month, for your apartment, your food, your health insurance, everything about $500 per month, which is very, very inexpensive. And, the thing is, in a small city, you have the same facilities as you do in a big city. It's just a lot less expensive. So that's one of the things, like I said in the beginning, the affordability, the value here at Murray State is very good for international students. Talking a little bit about scholarships, for those of you who are in secondary school now and you're thinking about coming to the United States to continue with your education, we do offer scholarships for bachelor students. Okay, so our scholarships start at $1,500 per year and they go up to about $12,000 per year. Right now for master's students, we don't have any scholarship opportunities, but one thing that our master's students can do is you can work on campus. So we have student worker positions on campus. And actually, it's fairly easy to find one of these campus jobs. And you can make about $500 a month as a student worker here on campus. So that's one way that you can help to afford your studies. So we're a large university. We have a lot of clubs, a lot of student organizations. There are always events and activities going on the campus, which makes it great for you because, obviously you're coming here to study. You want to do your best, in your academics, but it's also important to get involved with the campus. And so we have student organizations like the Indian Student Association. They're very active. They do Holi and Diwali and a lot of celebrations on campus. We also have an international student organization, which is for all international students. They do a lot of events and competitions and really fun things for you to get involved. But also, no matter what your program of study is, there is usually a club that's centered around that. So if you're interested in computer science, join the computer science club. If you're studying business, join the business society, the business club. So get involved. It's important. This is academics obviously are important, but getting involved with the campus student organizations is also something you should do. So yeah, we have a lot of theater and music and arts and many different exhibitions here. A lot of prominent speakers come to Murray State University to talk with our students. We have really great sports facilities as well on campus. So if you like to stay in shape, then you can go to our wellness center. It's free for students. You have your student ID card. You go in there and there's a track, a swimming pool, exercise equipment. We also have a lot of sports teams that play at a very high level against really good universities here in the US. So that's another fun thing to watch. We had a very good basketball team this last season. So that's always a lot of fun for international students to go check out some of the games. Living on campus, we have 9 residence halls on campus. It's a very safe place. All the residence halls are fully staffed at all times of the day. So to get inside, you use your student ID card. You swipe your student ID card, and then you're given access to the residence hall. So it's a very safe place and really good, especially for undergraduate students. If you're in secondary school now and you're going to be coming here to start your bachelor's degree, definitely think about living on campus because it's really a great experience and very safe. Like I said, for the master's students, you can live on campus, you can live off campus. We have a lot of apartments on campus that are private apartments with a kitchen and a private bathroom. or you can live off campus, also in a private apartment. Yeah, we have, several different dining options on campus. We have our main dining hall is called Winslow. Very healthy food, vegetarian options. There's salad options, international options, American food, obviously, pizza and burgers. We have that, but a lot of healthy food there. Eating on campus is really good. We also have several restaurants on campus, coffee shops, and different places to hang out and to eat. So, one of the great things about the universities in the United States is there are going to be, for you, when you join the university, there are going to be a lot of facilities and a lot of services available to you, which is part of studying at the university. So, for example, here at Murray State University, obviously we have an international student office. That's where I work. And so we will help you, apply for admission. We'll help you when you arrive to the university. We will meet you. We'll make sure you're happy. We'll make sure you're settled. But throughout your studies, we're always there to help you. And so we want you to have the best experience when you're studying here. And so we can help you with that. Obviously, a lot of study areas, libraries on campus. We have an oral communication center. We have a writing center. So, you might need some extra help writing some of your essays. You can go to the writing center. A very important one that we have is a career services office. And this office, their goal is to help you get a good job when you graduate. So they actually host 2 job fairs each year where companies from around the United States as well as local companies will come to our university. And this is a great chance for you to be able to connect with those employers. And so for our international students, we've had a very high success rate with our students finding jobs here in the United States. And like I said, it's the OPT, the 3 years of work experience that you can do after you graduate, or the 1 year of work experience. That's really something that really benefits you as an international student here. And so our career services office will do their best to make sure that you're prepared to enter the job market. So we have an online application. So how to apply for admission? This is a question that comes up. If you want to apply for admission, basically we ask for IELTS or TOEFL scores, your transcripts, and sometimes GRE scores. It really depends on the program that you're applying to. Some of our master's programs will require GRE scores, some will not. So you can go to our website or contact me directly, and I will be happy to give you the very specific requirements for each of our programs. Every program is a little bit different. For example, some programs will accept an IELTS score of 5.5. Some programs require a 6.5 on the IELTS, as an example. Some programs don't require GRE scores. Some programs require a GRE score of 288. So it really just depends on the program. And I'll share a couple of really good links with you later on so that you can check out our website and look at the programs that we offer and look at the specific requirements for each one. But feel free to contact me. I am here at Murray State University. I work here. I've been here for 7 years, and that's my passion is helping international students. We very much want you to be able to come and join our university here in the United States, and so I would be very happy if you could reach out to me directly or visit our website. So this is some of our contact information. Again, I'll share this in the comments section here in just a couple minutes so that you can reach out. reach out to me. But these are some of our graduates. We just had graduation last Saturday, so we graduated about 1,400 students received their degree last Saturday from Murray State University. So that was very exciting, and we had students from 20 different countries that received their degrees. So we were a little bit sad to see them leave, but very happy for them that they were able to complete their degree here at Murray State University. So hopefully we can, in a few years, you join our university, and we'll be able to see you graduate as well. Okay, great. Hi there. Hi again. All right. I just want to see if anybody has any questions so far. It looks like we have a nice group of folks watching, and I'm really excited that you all are joining in. This is fantastic. I've never done a Facebook Live event before, so I hope you're all hearing me. So what I'd like to do now is I would like to show you just a little bit of our campus. So about a week ago, we went out and we took some 360 photos of our campus. And so what I'm going to do is try to show you some of those right now. So let's see if this works. Okay, so actually this is our website for international students. It's murraystate.edu, murraystate.edu/international. So we make it easy for you to find us. Once you're on our website, you can take a look at several things here that are going to be of interest to you. These are some of our international students that are currently studying. They're doing their degree here at Murray State University. So if you click on that one, you can read a little bit about their experience here. Like I said, we have international students from 60 different countries that are there at Murray State University right now. And these are just some of our students. We are trying our best to put as many students out here as we can. So take a look at the student bios here, the information about our students. I think it'll be helpful for you to learn a little bit about their experience as well, to see where they're coming from, to see what they're studying, and take a look at that one. So I'm going to go back to kind of our virtual tour here. These are some photos we took about a week and a half ago on campus. These are 360 photos. And so I just kind of wanted to give you a little bit of a tour here, and also show you our campus. You know, it's nice to be able to kind of picture what it will be for you, what it will be like for you to be studying here. So this area here, this is called the Quad, and this is kind of one of the main academic areas on campus. And so we have all these buildings here. These are libraries and auditoriums and academic buildings with classrooms. And this is really kind of the center of campus. And you can see it's really a beautiful place. This one here, this statue is actually the founder of our university. His name was Dr. Wells. And so Pogue Library, this building here that you're able to see, this is Pogue Library. It's one of the oldest buildings that we have on campus. So we'll go inside. Right now, it's a library. It's kind of considered our second library. It's a great place to study, very quiet. You can see that it's really a pretty building on the inside as well. Now we'll go over to our science complex. So if you are interested in coming for biology or wildlife sciences, or For example, chemistry, this is our biology and chemistry building. So we actually, at Murray State University, we have about 60 buildings on campus. What's nice about the layout of our campus is everything is close together. So as an international student, you don't need to have a car. And it's very convenient because walking from one side of our campus to the other side of our campus usually takes about 15 minutes. So it's pretty easy for you to get around. And again, like I said, it's safe for you to walk around our campus. We just went inside here to the chemistry department, and this is actually a living periodic table, which is kind of a cool display that they have there in the chemistry building. Now let's jump over to one of our biology labs. And actually, this is one of our researchers here in our Department of Biological Sciences. He's a professor from India, originally from India. So he is working on some different research projects here. And so kind of get a feel for what it looks like to be in a biology lab, if any of you guys are planning on coming for biology. We'll now jump over to this is our main library on campus. It's called the Waterfield Library, and there are 3 floors on this in this building. This one is the main floor, so a lot of students will come here to do group work. They do projects together as a group for one of their classes, and so you can see this is really a nice facility here. The lower floor and the upper floor of this building are quiet zones. So, you're not allowed to do group work in those areas because you have to be perfectly quiet. But this floor is good for students who need to work together on some of their projects. Okay, we'll jump over. Let's take a look at this is our student center. We call it the Curris Center. And so inside here, there are restaurants, there's a bookstore, there's a theater. This is kind of the main hub on campus for student life. A lot of student organizations will have their events inside the Curris Center. It's right in the middle of our campus. Across the way here, this is our engineering facility. Then let's look at, how about we go, let's go look at our residential college area. So this is, these are the residence halls on campus. So like I said, we have 9 residence halls at Murray State University. And these are, especially for you undergraduate students, this is a great place to live because you're very close to all the academic buildings. You're very close to the library that we just looked at. You're right next to the dining hall. So it's very convenient for you, very safe. And it's really a great way to get to meet people, to get involved with the campus. So going inside, this is one of our this is what a dorm room or a residence hall room would look like. So for the undergraduate students, most of you, you'll have a roommate, and you'll share a room. And so this is kind of what it looks like in one of our residence halls. This one here, this is Winslow Dining Hall. So this is the one that I was talking about before. This is the main dining hall on campus. And here you have a lot of, sorry guys, my light went out. It's an automatic switch that goes off. So this is our main dining hall on campus. And here you have a lot of options. As far as vegetarian food, we do international food on some nights. There, is American food. Very healthy options here. So this is going to be your main place if you're living on campus. and this is going to be your main place to eat. So we'll go over and check out the Wellness Center. This is our exercise facility and track. You can see a lot of students play volleyball. There's basketball, exercise equipment. This is a great place to hang out, to stay in shape. This also, in the same building, we have a swimming pool as well, so that you can go for a swim. Again, this is all included with your student ID card. So you come to Murray State University, you get a student ID card, and then you have complete access to all these different facilities on campus. All right, so let's see, does anybody have any questions so far? I just wanted to see. Okay, great. Well, good. I see some questions coming through. Thank you all again. I'm really excited to be able to talk with you all. And again, my name is Tyson. I work here at Murray State University in the International Student Office. And so I'm really excited that we have a really nice group of students joining us here. Thank you. And I will go ahead and I'm going to stop sharing my screen. You guys should be able to see me now. All right, Kartik, how are you? Hi, Kartik. So Kartik has a question about conditional admission. Yeah, so the question is, does Murray State University offer conditional admission? Yes, conditional admission is possible. Generally, it's best, if you already know English well, it's best to go and take the IELTS or the TOEFL test. Because when you have the IELTS or the TOEFL score, what you can do is you can apply for admission directly to the academic program. So Kartik, I'm not sure if you mean by conditional admission, if you mean because you don't have an IELTS or a TOEFL score. But if you don't have IELTS or TOEFL, go and take the test. It's good for you to take the test because you can apply for direct admission that way. Okay, Rama. Rama has a good question here. Thank you for asking. Rama is asking, will Murray State University accept a 15 years of education? So basically, that means you have a 3-year bachelor's degree. Yes, we will, under certain situations. So if you have a 3-year bachelor's degree, if you have 15 years of education with the 3-year bachelor's degree, coming from an NAAC A-rated school, and you've graduated in the first division, then you can start a master's program here at Murray State University. So yes, we do accept 15 years of education. Contact me, Rama. Send me an email. Let me see your transcripts. I'm happy to give you an assessment of your transcripts to, before you apply for admission. But generally, yes, we do accept 15 years of education. And I'm going to give you my email address here right now so that you all have that one. Hi, Tej. Very good question. Are there any opportunities for university exchange programs? So we have, yeah, we do. Sometimes Murray State, we work with partner universities. We have universities that partner with us, and sometimes our students will go to those universities, and students from the other university will come to Murray State University. So yes, that's definitely a possibility. Generally speaking, most of our students are coming to Murray State University for their degree. Because with that degree, you can really open up a lot of doors for you in terms of job opportunities here in the United States. But yeah, we do have exchange programs. You can come here for a short period of time. Generally, though, like I said, most students will come for a degree. Thank you, Tej. So Navia has a question here. What What's the best advice for international students and for Indian students? Okay, that's a good question, Navia. What's the best advice? So my advice is, first of all, there are many universities in the United States, and so you really need to do your research. You need to check out the university's websites. First of all, make sure they have the program that you're interested in studying. There are, some universities that focus more on, business, and others that focus more on sciences. So, you really want to do your research, find out, does the university offer the program that I want to study? And then, take a look at the costs involved. There are universities here in the United States that are very expensive. There are universities that are more affordable. So take a look at the costs for international students. Look at the location as well, because, as I mentioned before, studying in a big city is going to be much more expensive in terms of living expenses. It's going to cost a lot more to study in a big city because the rent is higher, the food costs more, the transportation is more expensive. So look at the costs as well for tuition and for living. And then, I think look at the location. Location is important for us. Murray State University, we're in a college town, so it's a very safe community here, a very friendly, welcoming environment for you as an international student. So I think those three things, that's kind of my advice, is do a lot of research. Look at the university, make sure they have the program that you want. Look at the costs involved, and then also look at the location. Yeah, very good question, Nabia. And like I said, Murray State University welcomes international students from over 60 countries. We currently have students from over 60 countries on our campus. And so that's something that we are very proud of. And we have a team here that will help you as an international student throughout your studies. And so we want to make sure that you have the best experience here. Studying in the United States, no matter where you go, is a big investment, but it will pay off. It's our students, when they graduate, they have a degree that's recognized around the world by employers, and many of our students, like I said, they stay in the United States, they get good jobs here, and so we would be happy to see you here on our campus, Navia. Very good question. Thank you. Okay, Siri. Hi, Siri. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I've been to India many times, and I've absolutely enjoyed my experiences there in India. And so I tried to do my best with pronouncing your name. So hi, Siri. Thank you. Question from Siri is, can I transfer to a U.S. university from a university outside of the United States? So yes, absolutely. If you have done, for example, maybe you've already started your bachelor's degree in India or whichever country you're from, you've started your bachelor's degree and you want to come to Murray State University, transfer your courses here and complete the bachelor's degree here, you can do that. Yeah, we have a lot of students that do that. So I'm happy to help you with that process. It's fairly simple. And normally we can accept most of your transfer courses. Yeah, we can for the most part accept most of the courses that you've taken at your university back home. Hi there, Kartik. Kartik has a question here. What impact does work experience have on the application? It really depends on the program. Most of our master's programs, I'm thinking you're a master's student, Kartik. Most of our master's programs look mostly at your undergraduate transcripts, your marks, from your undergraduate degree. They look at test scores, so IELTS or TOEFL, and they look at GRE scores if the GRE is required. So work experience is important for some programs, but mostly what the programs are going to be looking at, they're going to be looking at your undergraduate transcripts, they're going to be looking at your IELTS or TOEFL scores, and they're going to be looking at your GRE scores. Well, I want to show one more thing to you, and I'll stay here for questions. That was fantastic. I'm so glad that you all were able to ask your questions. Those are very good questions. I want to show just a short video about Murray State University. It's about 30 seconds, and then we will come back to any questions that you might have. All right, so there you go. That's a little introduction video about Murray State. I should have showed it to you in the beginning, but I wanted you to see that one. So again, my name is Tyson Mannering. I work here in the International Student Office at Murray State University. We would be excited to help you apply for admission. Currently, we are accepting applications for the August intake. So if you want to start your studies this August, we are still accepting applications, and we are still giving scholarships as well to the undergraduate students. So get your application in. What I would do, I would invite you to go to our website, which is murraystate.edu/international. So I'm going to put that here in the comments section on Facebook so you guys can take a look. That's our website. And feel free to reach out to us by email or WhatsApp, where we have an official Murray State University WhatsApp account. And so we can definitely help you individually through WhatsApp or through email. And like I said, we would be excited to receive your application for this August. We have 2 intakes every year. We have an intake that begins in the middle of August, and we have an intake that begins in January. So thank you so much. It's really been a pleasure to be able to speak with you today. And we look forward to helping you. And I look forward to being able to meet you here at Murray State University. Have a great evening.